But I did just I founded a new business last year, and it's called Studio52 Chicago. It has been a dream of mine to bring women together in a safe space for conversation. I love community building. I spent almost 10 years as a PTA president of a Chicago public school building community. We started all parent communications. We collected emails. We got people, thank you. We got people engaged. It was all like a trick to how you could inspire people to want to get engaged in their own way and participate in any way they could. And then we did fundraising. We would take money from anyone who would give it to us. So whether it was parents or local businesses or politicians or grants. So I love bringing people together. The pandemic was pure hell for me. I like talking to strangers. I like meeting people. I like giving away "You Are Beautiful" stickers all of the time to people that I meet. And so the pandemic was this time of loss. I have 3 boys, and one came home from college, and he only had a backpack and for spring break and never went back to his dorm to retrieve anything until the summer. So fast forward, I have stepped down. I'm no longer anything. I know the theme is sign here. I was thinking signature. I didn't know how to sign my emails. I didn't have a business card. I had no identity. And even when you fill out forms and there's all these things that all the jobs that you hold, either you're a stay-at-home mom, or you're not a professional and you're not earning an income. So then a year ago, I'm sitting in front of my computer and I want to hit send on this email. I have been editing this email for a month. I am a technical writer by training. I have read out loud this email to make sure every word is correct. Every piece of punctuation is correct. I can't have mistakes. I can't start out this way. P.S. Almost every email I've sent has at least one mistake that I find later. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. You can't expect perfection. And you can't expect perfection, which is what we need to overcome that fear to launch anything. So last year, as I'm waiting to hit send, and I've sent this email to an invitation to an inaugural women's wisdom salon. It is in the spirit of Gertrude Stein and radical conversations amongst women. It's something so different. And a year ago, we're just coming out of the quarantine. You're still afraid to be in small spaces with people who aren't part of your bubble. And I'm asking you not only to come to a space in your vulnerability, but to come to a space when you are fearing any engagement with others. So, I'm saying, hey, just come to the salon and share what your superpower is and do movement with other women. I mean, no problem at all. I mean, who would be afraid of that? So I can't hit send. It takes me 3 hours to hit send. I'm shaking. And this is a safe audience. This is 100 women who know me, who've worked with me, who volunteered with me, who are my friends, who've raised children with me. But who am I? I haven't earned an income for 15 years. Who am I? My parents are both professors. I don't have an advanced degree. I don't have a certification in anything. Who am I? Who am I to suddenly become this ugly snake oil salesperson, luring you in, I'm engaging with you only so you'll come to my business and go to my salons. It feels so disingenuous every time you meet someone. Suddenly you're selling yourself. And I've studied with these great teachers. I've seen so many women who can do this well. Who am I to think I could do it? I don't have the same experience. I don't have the certifications, like I mentioned earlier. But who am I not to? right? Why not? Why not see? It's so much fun for me. Why not try to bring women together? Try to have them share, heal, feel good. Every woman who's come to a salon says, I feel better when I leave. It's 2 hours. It's 2 hours that you give yourself permission to escape the everyday world, connect to yourself. We do these immersive things. Maybe we do a meditation or somatic movement or therapeutic art. It's fun, but it's also scary, I know. And I'm waiting for this to take off. I'm waiting for my salons to all be full, and they're not yet. And I know we're all unwinding, but I'm afraid that people have forgotten what it's like to be in community, that we're not wearing the mask anymore, but there's this proverbial mask that we're all wearing, and we're afraid to share ourselves, and we're afraid to speak our truth, and we're afraid to be vulnerable, and we're afraid to hear other people's stories. We're afraid to share our own. But the more, talk about empathy. I can't believe what a great lead-in that was, because that's the whole point of these salons, is to create this empathy. The more you hear other people's stories, the more you'll have empathy for them, the more you'll have empathy for yourself as you relate to those stories, and the more you'll have empathy for society as you see that there's something greater and bigger outside of ourselves. This has been a dream, and there was a million who am I's for many years before I could launch this. But a year ago, I hit send. And that night, I only had room for 15 women in this salon. That night, I received 45 yeses. And since then, I've had over 100 women experience the salon. We're still running them. I have one Thursday morning from 10 to 12, and we're gonna learn about habit stacking. And no one knows who's gonna be there. No one knows. I mean, you might come with a friend, but it's this opportunity just to meet other people that aren't your peeps necessarily, but they're members of your community. And again, if you identify as a woman, someday I'll be bigger, but right now, if you identify as a woman, I'd love to have you. I'm in Andersonville. I'm on Park Street. It's a 3rd floor walk-up vintage apartment. It's super cute. And it's all about women supporting women. You do you, safe space. Can I come up with any more hashtags right now? I don't know, but it's www.studio52chicago.com. And I thank you all for this opportunity to share my vision, tell this story, and you guys have been building community for so long, and you've been doing this. Where is everyone? Susie. There you are. Thank you for having me. Thank you for building this community. Thank you for creating your own, this safe space for all of us. I haven't told very many stories on stage, and I'm just getting started, so thank you.